This is Sherry Talks, and I'm on movie reviews and more. Hello, I am off to go and do a show, movie reviews and more. I've got popcorn stuck in my teeth. I am on my way, so.
Well, next weekend. It's called Nashville's Next Best of Three. It's a new American Idol, but it's country.
Oh, everybody's here? You ready?
So it's here.
Sherry, you're doing it live on what?
No, I'm not doing live, I'm just recording video.
Okay.
I'm gonna edit it later.
Of course you are.
Of course I am.
All right, closer.
All right.
Can hear you
I have-
well?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure it's good.
I know. I have a loud voice anyway. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Did he press me already?
I don't know.
This will be fun.
He's gonna come and turn it off, but you know, if you want to turn it off, just hit this and then plug it out.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, you roll it.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Oh, we're rolling.
All right. 3, 2. Hi there, it's Brian Sebastian. Movie reviews and more worldwide TV network. iTube 247 out of Franklin, Tennessee. Women on TV.tv and all the platforms around the world. So here is a special show today. This is the first show that we're going to do, Terry, out of the 4 that we're going to do today. So
Yes.
this is our round table.
Okay, well, okay. As long as
We're going to go to brush yourself because you got to find your stuff. Anyhow,
Thank you
Roberto
very
is
much.
our
It's
first.
called World Acting
Talk
Academy.
about how we met through our friend Ms. America and her husband. I call him Mr. America.
Because of COVID, so it actually worked in her favor. So she's the current ring gala with Eric.
And talk about this. All right, so Sherry Foster, you and I have been friends for a while. You're just an ordinary human being, nothing special. But who are you, Sherry, and what makes you unique?
Oh gosh, I knew I'd get the hard questions. I'm Sherry Foster, I'm an entrepreneur. I was an adult actress, and then I became a nanny and a acting coach for kids. And then somebody whispered in my ear that they saw a movie of me 12 years later. So I decided to come back to LA and take control of my career. I have 3 small YouTube channels. One of them is a meditation channel, which should be actually monetizable in a few days. I discovered meditation music and it changed my whole life. And now I'm going to teach courses on how to manifest anything you want.
So here's what she left out, because she's all of this, very intelligent. We just have fun going back and forth, and when you can scam a scammer, that says something, doesn't it? Talk about that, Sherry. We're gonna start off with you. We all get these spam calls. She gets on the line and she goes, watch what I do, Brian. Talk about what you did.
Well, basically, I like to have fun with them. I toy with, instead of letting it be a time wasted for me, I literally make YouTube shows about it and how people watch out for the signs. But it's very hard to pull one over on me. I actually got one this morning. I said, if you end up being a scammer, I'm going to make a show about you, right? I said, I'm going to put you up on YouTube. I'm going to expose you.
And you do.
Yes, I do.
I've never seen this happen before. She's done this where she was on the phone with the guy. The guy thought he was getting over on her, and she turned it right about around. And then she goes, okay, watch what I do now. And I've never seen this before. No, you did it 3 times.
Yes.
And then you ended up getting the guy's phone number.
Mm-hmm.
You ended up I think you ended up getting $15 out of him instead of the other
Yes.
way around. Talk about that.
And I say, hey, we'll both make $15 now. And so a lot of them fall for it actually, and it's really cool. So I'm like, well, we didn't waste time. I got paid $15 just to, and you're going to be on my show, so you might be famous, So one day.
And you can scam the scammer. They
I
call
do.
me every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And I always call about student loans. I'm like, I don't have a student loan.
Right.
Or
I get that one too.
I'm like, no. I'm like, I hang up on them.
I play with them, and then I put my phone on. I literally record myself doing it, and then later on, I'll edit it. I'll put it up, and I'll really be laughing so hard. And I'm like, please keep coming, keep it coming. If you want to scam me, go right ahead.
And you call it catfishing?
I call myself the catfish hunter.
Why is that?
Because people that waste people's time should really get exposed. I don't like people who waste time because it's a commodity you never get back and it's rude. And so I go after them big time and make sure that they wish that I would block them.
It's really bad because, I mean, a lot of people, because they work from home, I mean, and so hang up on them, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll start messing with them.
Well, I think it's fun, and you know, I'm like, if you're going to waste my time, I'm literally going to get you. So yeah, I've got a whole thing on TikTok now where I'm doing catfish hunting, hashtag catfish hunter. So that's me now. You know, well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, here's the other thing. So Tony, she's very interesting. She's a creator. She's very intelligent, but she also loves to edit. I've never seen someone who's really a perfectionist who wants to edit on just that. But on the other stuff, she's really good on too. And she's good at manifesting. So I haven't seen this in a long time. I've just been sitting there watching what she's doing. I'm like, she gets it. And then we go back and forth because Terry doesn't pick up the phone when I call her anymore.
I do too.
So I'm forced to talk to Sherry now, forced to. So we start bantering on things.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because no one's done a show on scammers that I realize, that I can think of yet, but it's been
And if you go on YouTube, you'll see there's quite a few people that actually do it. Maybe not the way she does. They're pretty gullible. They're looking for, they say you can always catfishing, and she is a catfish hunter. So she's hunting them because they're desperate and hungry, and she knows what brings them a little closer. And if you guys know what she does, because you said she's smart, and I see she is, she knows how to get them to jump in her lap.
Even Terry will like it.
Yeah.
What do you want to do between now and the rest of the year?
Well, the whole end game for me really is to help humanity in little steps, increments as I'm doing it, right? I actually have a non-profit called the Love and Light Project, and so I'm going to bring back flash mobs, PCA, the RSPCA, because I really love cats and I love all animals really, and then I help women and children in need. Something up on Facebook on my choreography up there, and you don't even have to have choreography. You could join me virtually. I'm thinking October. The end of October is going to be the first one. I want people from around the world to like join in and we'll raise some money firstly for the ASPCA against cruelty to animals. Love and Light Project's on Facebook.
And your TikTok account?
And my TikTok account is Sherry Foster Channel. On YouTube, on Instagram, it's SHERRIEFOSTERCHANNEL, all together, one word. And if you don't know how to spell it, Grammarly.com.
She said flash mobs. Are we talking flash mobs
No.
or flash mobs?
You know what a flash mob is. People get together and dance, and we raise money through good vibrations, and I think the world needs it now after COVID. Everybody can do it at home, in the living room, they can do it live. We'll all be dancing together, the whole world.
Talk about where you disappeared to for 12 years.
I went to Kauai. I fell in love with it. I never thought I would come back. It was an amazing experience for me. Off all social media. I didn't even have a smartphone. I didn't have a computer. Raised children with their moms, and I was in the kid community basically. So it was brilliant. I'd walk into the store and the kids would all know me, and I had a great time. And I'm not a mother, so I got to have the best of both worlds, where I raised newborns. I could give them back. It was great.
And
So
whose restaurant did you work at?
I actually worked.
Think about this. Here's a person who is directing, producing, doing all kinds of interesting things and really editing, and all of a sudden she just disappears. She decides, I've had enough, I'm leaving, I'm going to Kauai. Imagine that. How often does that happen in our world?
All the time. When you get spiritually enlightened and you get to a point, we saw Jim Carrey do it, Christina Aguilera's point, when I realized you can't go further than that and you're still just a hired gun. And I had that moment of like, what am I doing? Right? That's the pinnacle, that's the top. And I walked away, right? I left. But I had a moment, and I think she probably had the same moment. You just wake up one day. And where you wake up is where you wake up, but when you do, there's no turning it off.
Exactly.
And I think that's probably, yeah, so it happens a lot more than you realize. Because in our business, when you do get a little bit of stardom, power, fame, you have looks, anything that we think might be successful, it's a real wake-up call when that doesn't answer, why do I still feel this way? Ever have happiness is if you help somebody else find their happiness. It's the only way.
Yes.
You can always unfollow someone, you can always unlike something, you can always unsubscribe to something, but you can't unview a view. No
Right.
matter what. So when it comes to things like this, Sherry, what have you been learning about what you're putting up to Terry's putting up, focusing on her TikTok, so I just help her on that, even
Well,
TikTok, what she does.
mine is just silliness, but people like silliness, that's why I like to do it, because I think I'm
Yeah.
funny sometimes.
Yeah, and then she
I
gets
laugh,
clever,
I laugh.
happy about
Well,
it.
some people don't get me, so that's fine. I'm like, if you don't get me, that's your problem. Like, you know, but I either have people really like me or they don't like me.
Yeah.
So, but that's
you,
fine.
You've heard on the internet when they say that fucking
Yeah.
online bullies, we're talking
Mhm.
in person, walk into your house,
Mhm.
stalk your car, follow you to restaurants. So those of you that are looking for fame, beware of what you're
Mhm.
looking for, because
Yep.
there's a lot of baggage that comes with the startup.
I have fans that I didn't realize I had fans. Does that mean? In the attention they think that they need back, they don't know this person, they get mad and they get angry.
To them and
Send
they
them
got-
my way.
Crazy stuff, and you just gotta block them. Yeah.
Delete
Yeah.
them.
Sherry, are you shiny and flashy?
Sometimes I am.
You see, you know how to capture these guys. You know, but you also like, okay, I'm gonna get this guy. He has no idea who he's fooling around with. That's fascinating. Most women will run because they're scared of that, but you're not. The opposite. Talk about that.
I'm totally not, but I'm very silly on TikTok too. I think I'm hilarious. I really do. And I also know that the people that are watching me mostly are probably my haters. Like really, like they're the ones watching all my stuff, and I don't care. I'm like I don't just
Yeah,
watch it.
yeah, if they hate you, that means that they're paying attention.
You're doing
a
something
fan.
right.
If
Yeah.
they're hating you, they're a fan. I mean, I know they put insecurities on themselves, so it's really what's going on in their life when they put it on other people, especially people they don't know.
Amen.
That brings out like the therapist in me into the root of it. You know, why are people doing this? People, I'm not trying to make fun of people. Does somebody need to do this? Is it their self-confidence? Is it low self-esteem? What is it? You know, why are they doing it? So I go there first. It doesn't work. Oh, let's get them now. But expose it for other people to learn, because I didn't know what a catfisher was before I got catfished. Many times I've been catfished. But now that I know what it is and I know that people actually do it, I'm fun with it. I'm going to turn a negative thing that could be a time waster into a positive thing, and I'll be laughing.
And then I'll make a joke about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say, oh, okay, they say something nasty, and then I'll make it a joke about myself and go, ha ha. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they don't know what to say back to you because
Exactly.
you're not mad.
Exactly.
Because they wanted your reaction actually. So if you kind of throw it back as a
Exactly.
joke, they're like, then they have
So
nothing to
Tony,
say.
here's the other thing too, is that she's actually dealing with those people who you were talking about earlier.
right.
They've become fans of her, so they're actually responding to her now because she's
Yeah.
actually one of them.
Right, and as you mentioned, catfish, for those people that don't understand what that is, you can get a little bit of information on the internet.
My Google Assistant can help me, but she's not helping me. What is the definition of a catfisher?
Definition of cat. A small domesticated carnivorous mammal with
No,
some
cats are. Definition of a catfisher on social media.
definition of cow. A fully grown female animal of a domestic.
Hey Google, of a catfisher on social media.
According to WebMD, it's a term for a person who pretends to be someone else online. A catfish uses fake photos and sometimes a false persona to find friends or romantic partners on the internet. Reasons someone may choose to catfish include build
That's called
circle for
catfishing.
self
Exactly.
Little, stick with us. We'll make sure that you don't get any stalkers.
We are distance. That's like, I need your area code.
Everything that I do is out of service to put smiles on people's faces. And so if I am teasing you, it's only because you deserve it. Talk to me. Ask me anything and I will answer. Please subscribe and like to Sherry Talks on YouTube. See you next time.